Hi, survivors. It's me, Purpose Ann, reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well because what's going on in this world is not. It's horrible. Um, I want to talk to you guys today about how quick society is falling. How society, the world that we once knew, of course, we already know things were changing, but it's collapsing way faster than what I expected, and it's quite troubling and very, very concerning. And if we're wise, we will continue to prepare for it. Or if you haven't started, you want to do it now, like today. Um, there's a lot of evil things that are occurring in this society, and it's ushered in through these so-called leaders a lot of people depend on. Um, if you think that for 1 minute that change is going to come through somebody else, other than yourself, well, God first, and yourself, your family, and your community, you're sadly mistaken. And if people don't realize by now where a lot of these problems are uh, deriving from, where they're coming from, they'll never see nothing. People are still going out here depending on these so-called leaders, thinking they're going to be the solution with all these problems that we are facing. And all I can tell you, good luck with that. It's going to take you. It's going to take the communities. It's going to take some of these pastors and some of these people who are present in the community, you know, and other people as well. Some street people too. A lot of street people know how to survive. The good ones, you know. Some bad ones that know how to too as well, but you want to probably, if you had to, talk to the good ones. Because the way that things are now, the ship is sinking quick. I hadn't been in the market for about over a month due to some things I had been dealing with. And I went into the market and my mouth just flew open. I was like, I'm not doing this. There's no way I'm going to spend the money that I don't have on food, all because of an agenda, inflation, or whatever y'all want to call it. A lot of this stuff is being deliberately done, allegedly. And these people who are in position of power, it seems like to me, the decisions that they're making are decisions to tank us. Decisions that puts our whole life in limbo. Not only our finances, mostly our finances, but also our mind state, our stability, our happiness, our future. So many people are doing so bad right now, and it's all behind these agendas. Allegedly. These cities are about to be desolate, y'all. These cities are so bad. Only people that's going to be still dwelling in these cities soon are people who can't get out of them. These cities are crime ridden. They're crime infested. They're ran by people who are deliberately, allegedly, setting us all up for failure. It's a lot of things that I know, some things I just went through, and I have to be careful for legal purposes of talking about it. But it goes back into play of all these things that we have been discussing on this platform for the last 2 years. A lot of people who commit major crimes, killing people, all this, are being released to keep the communities ravished and upbraided in regards to violence. A lot of people who are innocent are being locked up for nothing. I know this for a fact. Y'all need to be careful. I talked to some women and said they were just stricken from their families and their kids and incarcerated behind some minor. And then when they got in there, they were hit with other charges that they didn't know anything about. And of course, the bond was like in the 100,000s and they were devastated. That's just one thing that's going on. Y'all, it's so much going on. People losing their homes, people losing their properties, people losing their jobs. People don't have money to feed themselves. People don't have money to pay for medications. People are now diverting to living in their vehicles if they have them, or living on the streets. Because the way that all this is going, nobody's going to be able to continue to afford to keep paying a rent every month, a light bill every month, a grocery bill every month, gas and water bills, and all these other things, the way this thing is going. Because the prices of everything continue to soar, yet the money that people are making are remaining the same. Or people's savings are being dwindled because they're finding themselves having to go into their savings or their retirement funds to live right now. And if you keep on putting out and you're not getting anything back, you're going to be depleted soon. So it would behoove us to put ourselves in a better position than dealing with the ways that we have always dealt with things. And that's this continuous cycle of just putting out. You can never get nowhere like that. Of course, we all want shelter. Of course, we need food. Of course, we need water. But we're going to have to depend on ourselves for that. All this depleting your money going to these grocery stores, which selling a bunch of crap anyway. I mean crap that'll give you cancer, diabetes, heart attacks, and strokes anyway. You know, depending on these people, drugs, all the stuff the system does is legal. And it's so wrong. Nobody gets in trouble for it. Nobody gets incarcerated for it. They continue to make millions and millions and billions and billions off of us while we suffer and struggle. And a lot of people are all right with it, but people are opening up their eyes. It's going to get bad out here. It's going to get worse than ever, y'all. Might as well start trying to be self-reliant right now. Pull up off of it. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. The weather going to continue to be bad. Praying for those in Buffalo and all other parts of the world who are going through these extreme weather conditions. One of you guys had put a comment, posted a comment and said, be careful out there in Texas as well. But oh yeah, it's freezing cold out here. These are temperatures nobody's really experienced before. You don't see anybody on the streets. I heard somebody say, what's going on with the weather? Are they doing something with the weather to keep us all in the house? This is allegedly, but this is what somebody was saying. There's a lot of stuff going on, and it's not to benefit us for the good. It's to take us out of here and have us begging for help and mercy from the enemy. Now it's the time to be self-reliant as you possibly can. We can't keep affording to spend our money up like this and to be without. I'm so glad to be a prepper. And if you haven't started, you need to start now. Because I was like, I told my family, I'm like, there's no way I'm about to keep spending up my money like this. I don't care if I have to get in an RV and go on one of my properties and, get a lot of farm animals and stuff like that, which are things that I am working on doing now. That's why I haven't really been uploading as much, and I will start back being consistent, but I have to take time also and gaining my total self-reliance. It's very time consuming, but it's very worth it, and it can be done. There's still a lot of land for sale, y'all, especially out here in Texas. That's cheap, and I'm pretty sure in other areas as well. And it's also unrestricted land where you can grow your own gardens. You can have farm animals. They will allow you to have an RV on there, or your car or van, bus, or whatever, until you can fully get it together or build or whatever the case is, where there's no HOAs. There's still land and stuff, and it's opportunities right now, y'all. If you can't, this stuff be like $400 down. The rent that you giving them people, that them places that you'll never own, might as well start investing in the land and having your own food. I'm telling you, because there's no way you're gonna be able to keep up with what's going on out here now. But you guys, y'all stay safe. Love on your family members like you never have before. And this is not the time. This is another video I might make it too, to be trying to move around a lot. I just went through something traumatic out of town. And that's what kept me from being able to post. I didn't have internet access, was stripped of my things. I'm telling you, it's a lot of ugly stuff going on, y'all. And I'm telling you, I'm about to make a video about try to stay where you know you're safe. Society is collapsing real fast, and prepare for it as much as you possibly can. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please go to pepperzan.com, subscribe to the newsletter. I've already started sending them out. I'm sorry I'm kind of behind because of everything that I've been dealing with, and but I do have you guys who did subscribe to it, and we're going to get those newsletters out to you ASAP. If you're looking for land in bug-out areas here in Texas to escape the cities, I have some for sale on my website. I'm going to start posting more land as well on that website for people. Some of this land, a lot of this land that I'm going to be posting, it's not mine. Some of it is for people who are interested in unrestricted land. I think it's very important. Also, please follow me on my other platforms. And as always, watch this world. Watch the weather, smell your water, boil or purify your water before you use it, and keep surviving.